And the Talk Shop resumes in Studio 255 at the Laramie Plains Civic Center. We've got Pam Brekken in studio right now, our guest with Home on the Range Animal Haven. And this segment presented by Dan Passman, Union Home Mortgage, 208 Grand Avenue in historic downtown Laramie. Pam, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good morning.
It's a good time when I see you. I know that daffodil sales. I know that certain things are happening.
Yep.
What's ahead? What's our calendar showing us underway right now?
Coming up for Home on the Range, we are working on our summer fun raffle right now. Tickets should be out in the community in about a week or so. I'm still gathering some prizes, but once again,
what do the prizes look like?
Well, this year we're doing a scooter again for the big prize because that was very popular.
Wow, who made the scooter possible?
Deb Roberts. She contributed it.
Thank you, Deb.
Yep, she's awesome. And then the downtown and local merchants have been great so far. I probably have 20 people on board. So I'm just gathering all the prizes and donations, and then we get our packages together, and we'll have a dog package again this year. Kathy Milks from Dynamic Photography will be doing the photo shoot for your dog. We have some massages, fun fitness things going on. We got some tickets from Relative Theatrics right here in the Civic Center. They gave us a season pass.
Upcoming programming, yeah. Entertain yourself.
We have golf, football tickets, so it's coming together pretty quick. Like I said, tickets should be out in the community next week or so.
Well, right in front of us, we have this little box with a cowboy boot on it. Want to take a look at that?
Oh.
The Wyoming Fudge Company is a proud supporter of the Talk Shop, and I want to commit a Talk Shop basket to your upcoming raffle. The Wyoming Fudge Company will be joined by the Wild Bunch Trading Post farm stand, and also Snowy Range Flea Market.
Oh, cool.
And those two fine businesses are located at 1951 Snowy Range Road. They have Wyoming Fudge Company product at their location, but we're gonna have a new addition to your raffle, and we want to make sure that the Talk Shop makes opportunity available. There'll be some marketing opportunities with that packet, and hopefully 93.5 summer fun days opportunities as well. Some of those things are those like Elitch Gardens passes and other things like that. So look forward to that. Let me know the deadline for that.
Okay,
and
great.
what else do you have at Home on the Range Animal Haven? You had some really successful stories. One success story, it passed. You had a recent departure from the family at the Home on the Range Animal Haven. Sad, but also also something that nothing escapes us all like the end of our lives.
Yep, and that's kind of the full circle thing that's nice but hard about Home on the Range, because all of our people, I call them people, but they're animals, but there are people.
And tell us about the animal that passed.
She was an older horse, 30 or so, and her person had lost pasture, so she came to live with us, and she was kind of the matriarch of the big horses. Her name was Jessie.
Jessie.
And yeah, Jessie's girl. And it was just that cold snap, and she kind of got colicky, and we sat with her and whatnot, and then it was just her time. So
yeah, well, a beautiful rescue. What amazing story of the family that you create with people and animals. You unite with Home on the Range Animal Haven, don't you?
We do. Currently we have 17 animals out there. 2 big horses, 5 donkeys, 4 ponies, 5 goats, a sheep, and they all have their own little personalities. And it's funny when groups come out, different people hook up with different animals, and it's just kind of cool to see who hooks up with who and who needs who at what point. I think I've told the story before where we had some cathedral home volunteers come out, and the one gal, she was kind of angsty and through the whole thing, and she hooked up with one of our donkeys and
Connected.
yeah, totally connected. And then at the end of the workday, the counselors always say, what did you learn? What was your favorite part? And she came out and said that, because we tell them the stories. And so she said, even though he had a bad life, he's not a bad donkey. And that was
Cool.
was just a really good connection. And then the counselor said later on, we kept in touch, and she said that after that experience, the girl kind of had a shift. And so that's what animals can do for people. They're not judgy.
Major life gains.
Yeah.
The potential.
So those stories outweigh the sad stories, because there's always going to be sad stories, and
an ongoing challenge for Home on the Range Animal Haven is funding. Undoubtedly, it's funding, and what does funding provide for? Feed. And we last talked, and the feed store had a program of taking orders by the hay bale, and collecting those orders. And when they had a full order, they would contact you to come pick it up. And that's a service from our friends Danny and the gang at the feed store on Snowy Range Road in West Laramie. Yep. And tell us about that progress and how that's contributed to Home on the Range.
That program really saved us this winter, because obviously it was so warm. We had no pasture. We were feeding a lot of hay and alfalfa, and that really helped us out. And now we're kind of in the spot where all ranchers and farmers and everyone is. I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot of hay or pasture. Well, maybe with all this moisture, the pasture will start coming back.
Right on.
But it's going to be a struggle. And when we actually applied for the city and county funding, one of the commissioners just straight up asked, if you don't get this funding, will it be critical to you? And I mean, honestly, yes, it would be.
Thad Hoff, Commissioner Hoff asks that question on a routine basis.
And to everyone.
And he asked it to all 37 answered that question.
Yep. And for us, I mean, that funding is really crucial, especially with the prices that are going to be now. I mean, it will be.
You actually appreciated Commissioner Hoff's question, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I addressed it first thing up there, and I said, I appreciate asking this question because I know funding is tight, and all of us in this room need funding, and some have other sources, and we really are, a two-person show. We have two great board members that help out, so fundraising is huge for us. That's why we have the big raffle coming up, and then in October. Traditionally,
what's been the terms of the raffle? How does that go?
It's like I said, we usually get between $4,000 to $5,000 worth of
prizes.
Yeah, prizes.
Like 5 choices.
Yeah, 5 different packages usually. Yep, and someone can spend $10 for a ticket and win, a $1,000 scooter or $1,000 packet downtown that you could eat out for months. That's our big one. And then we also have Wild Gives coming up, which is
so
huge.
Cool what the community of Albany County come together with, isn't it?
They do. This community is so giving, and it's hard. And you see all the businesses all the time helping out the nonprofits and the businesses and whatnot. So,
in this year, are grant opportunities increased or decreased overall in comparison to other years?
I think the opportunities are about the same, but they're a lot more competitive. They're becoming a lot more competitive because more and more organizations are needing more and more help. Mm-hmm. So the process of the grant writing, it's more competitive now.
Have you ever turned away a rescue?
We have, because we just don't have capacity for it. I mean, we're very mindful of
the best interest of the animal,
of the
right?
animals. And one time they had a buffalo, and we can't accommodate a buffalo. We don't have enough fencing for a big buffalo. And we used to have chickens at our other place. This place, we don't have the accommodations for chickens or roosters, but we do get calls every now and then, and we do have another source that we can work with for fowl.
Home on the Range Animal Haven eggs. the
Yeah.
eggs,
Yeah.
the eggs by the
Yeah.
carton.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen
That's not going to
anytime
happen.
soon.
Milk cows aren't going to happen either. We just had someone say, "Yeah, you guys should get in milk cows and sell milk." That's not going to happen.
On the
I'm-
record, that's
yeah,
not going to happen
that's not
anytime
gonna happen
soon.
anytime soon. And our mission is to bring the animals back to their emotional and physical well-being, because they've all had bad backgrounds or just not good situations. And when they come live with us, they're not adoptable. So we really take them in under our wing. We adopt them. They become our family. And our focus is taking care of what we have there and not overstepping and trying to save it. We can't save everyone. So
Pam, are you a founder of Home on the Range Animal Haven?
I am. Deb Roberts started it, and then I came on board. And I came when she swims dogs down at Hydro Hounds, and that's how I hooked up with her. And then it's just evolved. And 13 years later, we're still here.
What connected you to it, Pam? What was part
animals.
of you?
I mean,
Huh?
just animals that have been neglected or abused or abandoned, and animals.
It's all about your heart, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Too cool.
And
The
then
mission, does the mission still relevant for you as it was when you guys originated it?
It is, and we found that we're touching a lot more younger people and youth, at-risk youth and whatnot, and you really see
That's expanded, hasn't it?
it has.
The outreach like that.
There's a greater need too. I mean, with mental health coming up more in the forefront, and that people need outlets and help with mental health, and animals are a great connection for that. So, like I said, they're not judgy, and you can come and hang out with the animals and get some good stuff going.
Would that very idea, that very statement you just made, would that be an intern's opportunity to write a master's thesis on the mental health connections available at Home on the Range Animal
Oh,
Haven?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's so much research out there that animals really do benefit people with their emotional, physical health. It's really a great connection. And I mean, one thing that I can pull from my head, people that have dogs usually live longer. They have lower blood pressure. They're out moving around more. And yeah, animals are the ticket.
I saw Susan on Monday night this week at PVA Laramie, and I'm always thrilled that she is quite often when you come in, she's there too. And last time we talked about United Way, Albany County Relay for Life kind of stuff, and the daffodil sales and all those kind of things. And you guys are doers. You guys, I guess my compliment to you guys is, wow. Yeah. You guys really inspire me to keep. Yeah, I got to pull up my boots and dig a little deeper to keep up with you guys in any way, shape, or form. I'm not doing my part in what's going on. You guys are really making it happen in our community. Thank you.
Well, yeah, and it's nothing that other people don't do. There's a lot of.
Says the absolute doer. I love it. Humility and getting it done simultaneously.
Well, it's what you do. And on that note too, we're having a cleanup at Home on the Range on June 14th. So we're looking for.
How's that work? What's the itinerary of June 14th?
We just have a cleanup day. So our board members will be out there. We usually have some.
So that's a Sunday. That's a Sunday.
2 Sundays, I believe. 2 Sundays from now, we start about 10 in the morning. We're till about 2. We have had volunteers from Wyotech before, and when Cowboy Academy was still going, they would come over and help out. So about 10 people is what we can accommodate.
Okay.
People willing to work and clean up, do springtime cleanup on a ranch,
right.
Mend fence and muck out stalls and pick weeds and just some good physical labor. And that's fun too, because you feel good at the end of the day. And the donkeys are a lot of help on cleanup days. They're a lot of help.
I want to invite you personally to this Saturday. It's an opportunity for live music. It's a community builder at Snowy Mountain Lodge above Centennial,
okay.
Wyoming. There's an opportunity. I'm going to go about 9 a.m. and help odd jobs, whatever I can help with around the lodge itself. Getting that property ready for the summer too. They just had like 3-4 feet of snow,
yeah.
so I'm probably gonna wear my muck boots and get up there. But in the afternoon, they're gonna be serving beverage and pulled pork barbecue in the afternoon. And Mike Hurwitz and the Aimless Drifters will be entertaining all of us. A free event. And absolutely, we're going to celebrate Mother Nature's gift, which was moisture in the high country,
yes.
right?
We're going to, needed it.
And that's got to help feed downstream and in the lower plains areas tremendously.
Yeah.
But we're going to celebrate this Saturday, and I invite you, all your volunteers, come enjoy some music, some food, beverage, and join if you like. Connect and network with some people who might just very well help out Home on the Range Animal Haven down the road in tomorrow.
That'd be great.
They get We're going to get practice
go.
at 9 a.m. Saturday to maybe help you on June 14th with your Home on the Range projects.
Yeah,
so much good.
And if people are interested, they can just shoot us an email at laramiehomeontherange@gmail.com.
I love it. And you have a fantabulous summer, will you?
I will.
93.5 Summer Fun Days ahead. This is the Talk Shop with Pam Brekken and Home on the Range Animal Haven. This presentation by Dan Passman, Union Home Mortgage, 208 Grand Avenue in historic downtown Laramie. We appreciate you listening and tuning in to our program.